Is the Double Dice Game Pass in Pets Go actually that good, or is it a scam? Well, in this video, I'm going to be going over everything about the Double Dice Game Pass, what I think about it, what functions the Double Dice Game Pass actually has in the game, and so much more. Now, what on earth is the Double Dice Game Pass? Well, in Pets Go, the main objective of the game is to roll the dice, and with the Double Dice Game Pass, what happens is when you roll the dice, you will actually see 2 pets on your screen instead of 1 each roll. Now, unfortunately, I did already purchase another Game Pass called the Penta Dice, which allows you to roll 5 pets at a time, so unfortunately, I won't be able to actually show you what the double dice or the double pets actually looks like, but I'm going to be talking about everything I know about it, what it does, what benefits it offers, and if you should get it or not. Now, in case you don't already know, the Double Dice Game Pass costs 650 Robux. Now, as many of us already know, that when big games creates Game Passes and items in the game, usually they are not that cheap. This Game Pass actually is a pretty decent price for what you get out of it. Now, what on earth am I talking about? Well, when you're grinding in the game, if you're rolling the dice and you have a Double Dice Game Pass attached with your gameplay, you're getting 2 times as much pets every roll, which will significantly increase the probability of you being able to get rare pets in the game. Now, as you're rolling 2 times as many pets every roll, your probability is doubled. No matter how many times you roll the dice, you will have a double as much chance as other players who don't have the Game Pass in order to be getting rare stuff such as huges and super rare RNG pets such as the ones that I have behind me. Now, what other functions does this Game Pass have? Well, that is a good question. Now, unfortunately, unlike other Game Passes in Roblox games that have many functions, this Game Pass only has one function, and that is when you're rolling in the game, you will be able to roll 2 times as many pets every single roll. Now, if that's the only function in the game, is it worth it to buy the Double Dice Game Pass? Well, I'm going to be giving my explanations depending on how you play this game, whether you're a trader, whether you like to AFK the game a lot, or you just like to grind for fun. I'm going to be telling you in which scenarios that this Game Pass may or may not be worth it for you. First, if you're a person who's similar to me who likes to have the game AFK, grinding on idle a lot, then this Game Pass most definitely would be worth it for you, as it will allow you to get double quantities in what you're trying to get in the game, which will significantly cut back on the time you have to spend in the game in order to get rare pets and a high quantity of different items. Now, the second benefit is when you're grinding in the game AFK and you have the Double Dice Game Pass, when you're grinding with like a bunch of potions on and you have like extreme luck in the game, your probability of getting a huge pet or any super rare pet in the game is significantly higher than if you just had one pet, which is a pretty common sense explanation. Now, if you do play this game a lot, but you don't really roll the dice that much, and you're mostly somebody who spends their time in the trading plaza, then I wouldn't recommend buying this Game Pass for 2 particular reasons. Now, the first reason is that this Game Pass only benefits players who roll the game a lot, especially if you are playing in the main world only and you don't go in the trading plaza all that often. Then this particular Game Pass will be of great usage to you, as you're increasing the quantities of pets you're rolling every roll by a significant amount compared to if you don't have the Game Pass, which is double as much quantity per roll. And the second reason why this Game Pass wouldn't be of great benefits to you is because if you spend those 650 Robux, you could potentially buy other Game Passes in the game, which I'll be linking down in the description. And I'll be letting you guys know about the functions of those Game Passes. But pretty much what you could do is use the 650 Robux and potentially invest it into other Game Passes, such as the VIP Game Pass, or even the 2 times coins, or 3+ pets equip and whatever such, in order to grind the game and earn more gems and whatever such in the game as your objective goes. So if your plan is not to actually grind in the main world, I wouldn't recommend buying the Double Dice Game Pass no matter what. Now, what if you only play the game not that much, but you play for fun and you like to roll the dice, potentially get some cool items, but you don't AFK overnight, you don't have your computer running and whatever such overnight? Well, in that scenario, since this Game Pass is actually not as expensive as some of the other Game Passes, I wouldn't say no to that objection just because you are getting double as much pets per roll, which will increase the enjoyment of the game, as whenever you're rolling in the game and there's only one pet at the top of the screen, it does get quite boring just looking at that pet go. But when you have 2 pets going or more, the enjoyment of the game actually increases by a lot. Now, in economics, this is known as the utility scale, also measured in utils. And how this works is, the more enjoyment you get, the more utils you're getting from playing. And pretty much what utility refers to is the satisfaction you're gaining from what you're doing. So, my explanation for that is, if you have double pets rolling at the top of the screen, you're getting double as much entertainment out of it compared to as if you don't have that Game Pass. So it's actually going to make your experience in the game a lot more enjoyable if you just bought this Game Pass and you're only grinding and playing once in a while, or if you play in the long terms, then obviously it benefits you financially in the game. But if you're just playing for the fun of it, just to roll the dice, have some pets on the screen, and potentially get cool pets that you like, then this double Game Pass will also be of benefit to you. Now, overall, would I recommend the double dice Game Pass? Well, yes, I would recommend it for players who do plan on playing the game in the main world majorly, because if you're going to play in the trading plaza, there's absolutely no point in you purchasing this Game Pass. But if you do play in the main world and you like to roll pets and AFK overnight and whatever such, then this Game Pass will be of great benefit to you, and it will help you economically in the game, and it'll make your enjoyment status go up, which means that you're going to have a better time playing the game while also getting some rare pets and cool pets in the game. Now, hopefully this video came in great usage for you. If you have any questions, make sure to let me know down below in the comments. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can get to our subscriber goals. Anyways, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.